Haven't had the chance to make a lot of lives. I did a lot of cool stuff in this weekend, including going and visiting an ancient castle in Germany that was used by the Germans, by Nazi Germany, to hold prisoners of war, but the most extreme, most dangerous, most daring prisoners of wars that have escaped other POW camps. And that obviously included a lot of SAS people. If you start watching the SAS TV series on BBC, yeah, the Rogue SAS, something like that, SAS Rogues, with Captain Paddy Mayne. So that's where David Starling was held captive as well. Very fascinating. Actually, one of the best museums that I've been to. I took my kid there, took my friend Agam, we went there together. It was worth it. They made a very good job of showing you how these things are running and how it's working. Highly recommend. Have a little bit of time now before we jump, before I go pick up my kid from school. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the flotilla, because there's a lot of news happening right now. Yet again, another flotilla, Greta flotilla convoy made its way to Israel, was intercepted by the Navy SEALs, boarded, arrested, subdued, played a lot of crazy Jewish songs to make them angry, and then kicked out of the country. Ben Gvir went there to really rub it in. It looks like Israel is taking their gloves off. Let's watch it and talk about it.
Breaking news, new footage has been released of the Gaza Flotilla activists who were stopped by Israel.
ברוכים הבאים לישראל, אנחנו בעלי הבית. ככה צריך.
Whoa!
You see this? I want to show you this. So,
ככה צריך.
you see in here, these are containers.
Whoa!
This, I believe, is actually in the ocean, in the Mediterranean Sea still. It looks like some kind of a ground floor of a ship. There's the cargo there, and they made like, containers around. You have the security, could be Navy SEALs, could be also some Navy security personnel. The Navy SEALs raided them. And now they're holding them handcuffed, probably with zip ties on the ground. Although they might not be handcuffed yet here. And people might get upset about this image. I'll explain. This is literally ABC. When you go and arrest an illegal vessel that is trying to enter your country, especially a vessel that is showing support to terrorists, and that contain with it many people who are highly affiliated with terrorism, including a lot of radical Muslims, because we know there were a lot of Muslims from Turkey and other places that were in this flotilla. I think there was like 170 of them, all in total. Then you don't want to end up fighting. You don't want to end up one of them trying to do something stupid. And we know radical Islam is known for not being very smart and doing stupid things. So to keep them safe and to keep yourself safe, you gotta make sure they control the situation. So they're telling them all stay there. They're playing some Kolot Baleva, the national anthem of the Israeli nation. Music to drive them nuts. But that's what's happening, guys. Israel is just removing the gloves. No more Mr. Nice Guy. It's not going to be fun anymore for these college students going to these flotilla sex parties with drugs and condoms and I don't know what, munching all the aid food, and then going back and telling stories. Meanwhile, high-fiving each other and doing backflips and playing like we saw in the previous flotillas when they were apprehended by Israel and kept in Israel waiting to be deported. They were just jumping around, doing, dance moves, as if it's some kind of Broadway cast trying to have fun. It looks like this time it didn't work for them. Would that deter it? Will that make it stop? Let's keep watching and talk about it. Ben Gvir lives for these moments.
זיכוי, כל המטרה כאן זה לראות שאין אנשים בתהליך.
What he's saying, the whole purpose here, by what we did here, is to see that there was no more people that will try to do this anymore. So they're trying to send some kind of a message to remind people, stop doing this. It's not fun. It's not worth it. I think they should arrest them. Or, even a better option, let them go to Gaza. Call Hamas, tell them, listen, there's a ship right now, a party sailboat coming with a lot of queers and a lot of feminists. Please don't kill them. And then let's see what happened. Are they going to throw them from rooftops? Are they going to tie these girls to trucks and drive them naked in the streets, spitting on their bodies? Let's see what's going to happen, because that's when reality meets delusional people. Fafu, F around, find out. But Israel is too humane to do that, but at least they're doing this right now, which I can completely understand the logic. Some of you might not agree with that, that's okay, but I think there is a very serious message. It's an illegal activity in your country, and we know when illegal migrants or people that break the border in the US, when they go to the US, they're being treated even worse, you know, held down, put in cage, sent out of there. And I support that. That's an illegal activity. You go to jail usually. So right now they're going to put them in jail. They're going to put them in like cages and send them out of the country because they came illegally. There is legal ways to send aid into Gaza.
Why are you shooting? We don't have arms. We don't have arms. Why are you shooting?
Now they're not shooting at them real ammunition there. This is rubber guns. You can hear by the sound of the shots. And also, even if it was live munitions, by the way, they're not targeting humans. How do we know that? Because no one got killed. I'm pretty sure that if Navy SEALs wanted to kill them, there will be all of them will be dead right now. So when you want to stop a vessel, if the vessel doesn't listen, you will shoot the engine. You shoot the engine, or you shoot a warning shot in the air first, and then shoot the engine to make sure that they stop. By the way, Greta was not allowed to come on this boat because of some sexual scandals that she had there, apparently. That's what we heard. And also the other terrorist supporting guy. Not Javier, I forgot his name. That's when they realized this is not gonna be fun. Israel's not playing games. They're not gonna give them bombas and beasties. Yeah, they can inspect the boats for weapons and drugs before letting the boats get into Gaza. Absolutely. They're not too much worried from that, I'll be honest. And by the way, if they bring weapons and drugs, weapons, they get blown up. And let's just say that I think the Mossad have a way or two to understand what these woke college students are planning to do. I'm just assuming that they probably would know about that.
This is the Global Sumus Flotilla. We are an unarmed civilian convoy on a non-violent humanitarian mission sailing towards Gaza. We carry humanitarian relief supplies, healthcare professionals, medical aid, and civilian participants from 41 countries. We are sailing in accordance with international law, and we have a right to freedom of navigation and humanitarian passage under maritime law and international humanitarian law.
Why are they making stuff? They don't have a right. You have a right in international laws, but soon enough they're gonna enter national laws. They're gonna enter the Israeli national laws. They're gonna enter a country or a city that is under siege, that have declared war on Israel, that have a terrorist, like literally run by terrorists. So they're just making up rules. It means nothing. They just say things.
We are informing you of our presence and our intentions.
Good.
We do not intend to engage with you further unless you initiate contact.
Unless, what would you do, Flotilla, if Israel chooses to tell you no? What are you gonna do? What is your game plan?
This is the Global Sumut Flotilla. Over.
Hey, I read that, yeah.
We are 260 miles from Gaza. Since 1 hour, we know that the IOF is intercepting our boats. They are coming from 2 different points. We are now in the middle. Probably it will take some time for us, but what we know until now is that 3 boats, they were intercepted.
Okay, is here. Wait, where's the one? Where's the one? Where's the one? Mr. Dogon. How do you guys know he's here? I don't see the one. Are you guys just, teasing me? Well, Dogon, if you're here, I love you, man. What a legend. Go follow him up. Go follow him on YouTube, on Instagram. The guy is a former Israeli special forces, part of the special forces community in Israel that has been very, very active during the last war. And you know what? It would have been really fun to have him on the show right now because he was very close to these aid trucks and to everything that was happening in Gaza, and he'll be able to tell you a lot about it. You know what? Maybe I'll bring him. Maybe I'll ask him if you want to come on my next show, and we'll have a talk, me and him. Just hear it from him.
Yeah, and this also means the level of impunity that the IOF can enjoy. That not only they are announced their crimes on the radio, they've been announcing this intervention on the Zionist media for days, but they feel so emboldened and so above the law that they can actually do this in plain daylight. It's the first interception of flotilla that happens during daylight from the start. Last year it was a long time and some of the last boats were intercepted in the morning, but this is the first time they start at broad daylight.
Yeah, now we can see the military vessel far from here. They are using also music in the radio channels to block and that we cannot communicate between each other. The governments are silent, the governments are complicit and also helping IOF doing this, the genocider. We want to denounce these collaborations and this complicit of the countries, European Union, international organizations. If they would not be complicit or silent or collaborating with them, this would not happen.
Yeah, and talking about complicity, we are in the search and rescue area of Cyprus, which is an absolute ally of the Israeli regime.
Complicity and ally. Why can't we talk about the fact that you are complicit with a terrorist organization? That you are an ally to Hamas, who is stealing all humanitarian aid. And now you're going to bring Hamas more food so we can steal from his people. There's evidence showing that. These people should be held accountable as supporter of terrorism. There is, in a functional government, if someone shows support to a terrorist organization, he will face the wrath of the law. That's how it is. Direct support, indirect support, there's consequences. They are supporting a terrorist organization declared by the European Union, declared by the Americans, by the international law, declared by Israel, declared by everyone. Hamas, Fatah, Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, Hezbollah, all these are terrorist organizations. Why are we in the West allowing this and not holding them accountable? Why are we talking about the fact that they are complicit with that? What a bunch of jokers.
And we expect nothing from them, as the Greek government also showed. In fact, several Mayday distress calls under a threat of piracy attack have been made in Channel 16, which is the proper channel in the VHF at sea to make these distress calls. And it's not being answered, it's being completely ignored by the relevant Cypriot authorities that should be responding to this Mayday call.
Shalom from Malaysia. Shalom back. Here's more videos a little bit about that. After this, we're going to jump on Umingo and try to talk to some people. Let's see. But so the Israeli Navy Sheretz Commando Unit began taking control of the Turkish flotilla. The flotilla compared 58 ships and 500 activists. 500. 100 of them who are Turkish. Oh, you guys are comments that deleted. Sorry for that. I mean, nothing that I can do here. It's YouTube.
This is Munki. I repeat, we are being intercepted. They have not yet boarded, but interception looks extremely likely. They are moving ahead of us and moved away from us. For now, we are still not intercepted. I repeat, for now, we are not intercepted.
Look at them, high-fiving one another, hugging one another. Do they look like people who just been kidnapped by a genocidal state? Do they look like prisoners of war in Nazi Germany? Think about it. That's what they're claiming. They're claiming that Israel is like Nazi Germany and that it's committing a genocide and that the IDF is like the Gestapo. And now, allegedly, they are prisoners of wars, POWs. I don't remember prisoners of war being treated like this in Nazi Germany. I just came back from a castle that held real prisoners of wars. Officers and special forces held them. I've seen a whole different treatment, guys. I can tell you. There's pictures. There's records. There's witnesses that were there. Some of them are still alive. So what are they talking about? This is mind-blowing. It's stupid. Now, to give you some context as well, here's something important. If you remember the Marmara, it was another Turkish flotilla that was going to break the siege over Gaza and give them food. And Israel decided to send the Navy SEALs to go and intercept it. All right? So I know it for a fact because some of my friends from the Navy SEALs were there. They were the ones on the helicopter, and some of my friends were the ones in the barracks when they're getting prepared for it. They were giving all of a sudden paintball guns. It was a surprise. It was very secret, and then it came, guys, here, that's your weapons. You have a sidearm, you have paintball guns. Few guys on the helicopter will have real live ammunition. And the Navy SEAL guy said, why are we going with a paintball gun into an enemy ship that's trying to break into Israel that is full with, possibly terrorists, which there were terrorists there. And told them it's going to be an international, it's going to explode in the national media. We don't want accidentally anyone getting shot. So you're going to shoot them with paintball. Ow, 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 ow. And then, going to subdue them. When they got with the helicopters, they didn't know that down there they were waiting for them. With clubs, with knives, with axes. The first Navy SEAL that went down from the rope, and there's videos of that, get clubbed, get axed, get stabbed in the head. Break a skull. Second one as well, one of them crawled down and fell while he was being lynched on the floor with bats and clubs and axes, fell down from one deck to another, broke his spine. I think until today he's paralyzed, maybe he got to recover. My friend was the third one in the helicopter. When he saw that, he said, F that. He pulled out his pistol, he went down, on it, kneeled and started shooting on the legs. Shoot to maim them, to stop them. Now, they finished the operation, and they didn't kill everyone on that ship. And I want you to think about that for a second. If it was a team of Marines right now, or Golani, or a less trained army unit, or the Russians, that would drown with a torpedo, or the Chinese, you would have everyone on that ship killed. Everyone. But because it was such a highly trained Israeli Special Forces, they managed to get the operation done. They managed to subdue and bring down these terrorists without killing them because they were aiming. Now, it's very hard. Trust me, when you're panicking, the easiest thing is to go automatic and just shoot like this. They were still going and pop, 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 shooting at the legs, at the arms, stopping them without killing them. And then some of them managed to go, all the teams started jumping down with a helicopter to rescue their friends. Their friends were being murdered. And they went and they grabbed the wheel and they took the captain down, grabbed the wheel. And that's a term that they use usually in the Navy SEALs and in the Navy. When you take both hands on the wheel, that means that you control the ship right now. Mission is done. That's like we have boots on the ground, they have hands on the wheel. So they went and they took the ship with paying a heavy price to our own forces. These Navy SEALs who were sent there were sent into an ambush without weapons, where there were hundreds of them waiting to kill them. So Israel have learned the lesson. We're not going to do that again. We're not going to allow this. There was 500 of them? Wow. 500. Including about 100 Turkish people on that board. So after that lesson, Israel came and said, no more games. And I'm happy that they're actually stepping up now and starting to take it seriously. Now let's go and see what's waiting for us in Umingle because I have about 15 to 20 minutes before I need to go pick up my kid. So let's go. What's on the menu? Palestine. Salam alaikum.
What?
Assalamu alaikum.
What do you want?
I don't know, I'm just asking you. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I see that you like Palestine, Iran, Lebanon politics, and you're Palestinian.
Yeah, I am.
Are you living in Palestine right now, or you identify as a Palestinian?
The fuck does that mean? Like, I'm
you
Palestinian.
living
That
in
means I'm
Palestine?
Palestinian.
It's a very simple question. I'll lay it out for you. Geographically, are you in Palestine? Or
No,
are you
but you
outside
said
of Palestine?
identify. No, you said identify. The fuck
Yeah,
does
do you
that
identify
mean?
as a Palestinian?
Yes, I do identify as a Palestinian.
So that's a simple question. Don't you think?
I don't know. Like you seem like you have ill intentions. You know, I don't.
Just here to talk.
Yeah, but you have a Nazi flag behind you, so.
So the ill intention is having an Israeli flag. How is that a Nazi flag?
Is that a serious question?
Very serious. Hopefully we'll get
I
a
don't
serious
know,
answer.
man. I don't know. Like, go outside. look at the news. You'll see how it's a Nazi
Do
flag.
you know what happened in Nazi Germany, by the way?
Yeah, of course I do.
What happened there?
Oh, it was horrible. You know, like well, was it like 6 million Jews
Mhm.
died?
A genocide. So is there a genocide happening in Israel?
Yes.
How is that a genocide? Let's try to have a genuine, intelligent conversation.
Oh wait, let me ask you something, okay? Like
No, I asked you, how is that a genocide?
Let me ask you. I'm not gonna even go to the genocide part.
No, but
okay?
that's very important. You just threw something in the air.
Okay,
which
no,
is silly.
okay. Let's. I just wanna ask you about.
Answer that. I'll answer your question. How is that a genocide?
No, like I'm not gonna. Would you be like
what?
if
Answer.
a Nazi asks you? Shut the fuck up. If a Nazi
Answer me.
asks you, huh?
Answer. How is that a genocide? I'll
Mr.
ask you another question. Is Israel committing a genocide in your eyes?
Mr. Retard. Mr.
Is
Retard.
Israel
If a
committing?
Nazi,
I'm not calling your
listen,
name. Is Israel committing a genocide in your eyes?
can you shut the fuck up? Can I
No, when we
give
answer
my
that
point?
question, I'll let you ask the other one.
If a Nazi asks you, like, was the Holocaust a genocide?
How am I a
are you
Nazi?
gonna? Huh?
How am I a Nazi?
No, look. Let's say I'm a Nazi and I ask you, how is the Holocaust a genocide? Are you gonna seriously answer it?
Yeah, because there's a very clear definition to what is a genocide.
Then why is it illegal to question whether the Holocaust
said
was
it's
a
illegal?
genocide or not?
Who said it's illegal? I'm asking a question. How is that a genocide?
If an
You're
Israeli
going around
citizen,
circles.
if an Israeli Arab citizen goes out in Israel and he says
I'm an
the
Israeli
Holocaust
Arab
never
citizen,
happened,
by the way. I'm an Israeli Arab citizen.
what?
I'm an Israeli Arab citizen. أنا عربي بحكي عربي.
Oh, okay, you're a Shabbos goy.
Shabbos
hello,
Goy.
Shabbos
What
goy.
are these names? How is it a genocide? Let's stick to the question.
You're a Shabbos. I don't talk to Shabbos goys.
Of course,
you're a
because you're
disgrace to your
afraid.
people.
You're afraid of logic.
You're a
Run
disgrace
away,
to your
run away,
people.
run away. Choop, choop, choop.
You're a
Shoo, shoo,
disgrace.
shoo, shoo, run away.
You're fucking 60. You have no
Silly,
kids.
silly,
no life.
unintelligent armpit hair. Run away.
Fucking kill yourself.
See how they do it.
Hey, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Whoa, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. I see. Are you in a workshop or what's above your head? Ah, that's a shame. Maybe he's still around.
Oh,
Sorry, I couldn't hear the
it's a
internet was
store,
down.
man.
What?
What is behind you?
Israeli flag.
Are you support Israel?
Of course I am. It's a great country. I'm an Israeli.
Oh my God.
Why? Why is it a
But
surprise?
why? Why I ask you that question?
No, why does it surprise you?
Because I realized it. Surprise? I shocked. I'm sorry, but I'm shocked.
Okay. Why
I'm
are you shocked?
Muslim, bro.
Okay, good for you. مرحبا كيف حالك؟
تمام أنا كويس.
So why are you shocked?
معلش.
Do you think that Israel have the right to exist?
No.
Ooh.
For humanity, not the religion. No.
So Israel doesn't have the right to exist for humanity. So you want the only Jewish state to disappear, and that's going to be good for humanity.
Listen to me, please.
Oh, yeah.
Do you justify the Israel army hit the church of Christian?
No, that was a mistake. We don't target churches. We don't do it like you guys.
Even the Christian have been killed, got killed.
Do you justify
More
the
than
killing? Okay,
Muslims.
let me ask you a question. خليني أسألك سؤال. Do you justify the killing of the Christian, the Coptics in Egypt? A real genocide that happened, by the way. Do you justify that? No.
Listen, I have Christian friends. Okay, I know many Christians people. Okay,
So why are you not answering? Do you justify the killing of the Christians in Egypt? It happened. A genocide, by the way.
no, we are one for God.
So why do you kill them?
That's only why.
So
All
do
I
you
say.
justify, you know what? If you care about Christians, do you just justify the genocide against Christians in Sudan? Muslims and Arabs are killing Christians in Sudan.
can you speak Arabic?
في السودان مسلمين عم بيذبحوا بقتل المسيح. Do you support that?
لا، ما هو السودان معلش يعني انا ليا ناس اعرفهم في الجامعه بتاعتي اللي انا فيها. عندي ناس من جنوب السودان وناس كويسين جدا ومحترمين وبتكلم معاهم عادي، ما فيش ما بيننا اي مشكله حتى لو اننا
more than 4
ممكن.
million of them, man. More than 4 million. They killed 400,000 of them in 2 years. Do you support that?
ما as a Muslim human, I don't like that.
Good.
I don't like a Christian get killed because his religion.
Well, Israel is not killing Christians because of their religion. Then I can assure you that. There's a lot of churches in Israel, and Christians live very well in Israel. And actually, the numbers of Christians in Israel is growing up while the numbers of Christians in Egypt is going down. Why is that happening? Christians in Egypt bring less babies? Why is the number of Christians in Israel go up? خليني أسألك سؤال عن جد، سؤال حقيقي. The Christians in Israel, their numbers go up. The Christians in Egypt, their number goes down. Why? They bring less babies?
I don't like the Muslim support Israel. I don't like one Muslim support the killer.
But you like when your Muslims kill Christians?
Muslim killed children.
All the time. 600,000 Syrians died, but more than 100,000 children died in Syria. Did you bother about that? By Muslims. In Yemen, starving them to death by Muslims. In Iran, 70,000. More than 10,000 children died. Executed by Muslims.
Iran, I don't support Iran. I don't like what they do. This Shia, okay? I'm Sunni. But they disrespect.
It's good that you don't support, because I don't support that as well. But why are you blaming Israel for things that you guys are doing and Israel is not doing? If you care about that, go against your own religion and stop it.
Because Israel, they started the war since 48.
How
Okay?
did they start the war? By coming to Israel? By wanting to have a Jewish land?
The Jewish, I don't like what they do. Okay, but
okay.
I don't blame the religion. I don't blame the religion itself. أنا لا ألوم الدين اليهودية.
Okay, fair
لكن
enough.
أنا ألوم ما يفعلوه.
Okay, fair enough. So السؤال شو عم بيفعلوا? What are they doing that you don't like?
إسرائيل هي اللي بدأت الحرب وهي اللي عايزة تستولى على الأرض الفلسطينية المحتلة.
You said Israel started the war. In 48, who invaded Israel and tried to kill Israelis? They didn't invade Egypt. They didn't invade Jordan. They didn't invade Lebanon. They didn't invade Syria. They didn't invade Saudi Arabia and Sudan. They came to Israel to kill them. So who started the war?
The start of the war is Israel.
How?
I learned it.
Invaded in 48.
For real. Just listen. The original history of Palestine versus Israel.
When was Palestine started then? Tell me, when was Palestine started? It's the original history.
No. إسرائيل هي من بدأت
did not start
الحرب.
48, so Israel was there before them. That's a fact. It was Jordan, it was Egypt, it was Israel.
Listen, I can explain. Okay? You live in house. Okay? I get to your house. I asked to help me. Okay? So I can أجلس معك في البيت.
But that didn't happen.
أبات معاك.
But that didn't happen. They didn't ask to help them. They came to kill them.
بس اسمع يعني. اسمع. Listen, you understand Arabic? You understand Arabic first?
بفهم عربي, yeah.
اوكي، اسمعني كويس. انا انا كواحد ماليش مأوى، ماليش مسكن، وبايت في الشارع، فانا بسأل اني ابات عندك في البيت. تمام. ففي الاخر بعد العشرة دي كلها ابقى انا اللي هستولى عليك، وانا اللي هطردك، وانا اللي هعذبك واعمل فيك واسويك.
مش
ما هو
كويس.
لا،
but
ما هو
that
ده
didn't
اللي
happen.
حصل.
مش كويس، بس ما حصل.
لا 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 لا، هو حصل فعلا،
أقول لك
مش
ليش
حالة
حصل. Let
ربنا.
me tell you why it didn't happen. The British gave Jews take this part, Muslims take this part. They give them the land of Israel and they split it. Muslims here, Jews here. You know who came to kill who? That's history. The Muslims said no. The Jews said, yeah, thank you. Let's have neighbors. The Jews actually welcomed them. The Muslims came and said, no, let's go kill them from the river to the sea, and went to kill them. The Jews fought. The Muslim ran away, lost. And then they started saying, oh, they took our land. That is history. You talk about history, you should know history. Go to Google, ChatGPT, ask some history. My recommendations before the next time you talk to someone.
No, don't ask him. I don't care about ChatGPT or Gemini. Just
Read a
know
book.
the
Go read
real
a book.
history.
Who told you the history?
أنا لا أعتمد على أدوات الذكاء الاصطناعي،
لكن مين
سواء
قال
كان
لك التاريخ؟ مين علمك التاريخ؟ Where did you learn the history from?
احنا اتعلمنا من صغرنا
في
اكتر من
المدرسة
احنا
في
اتعلمين.
مصر.
ايوه انا مصري.
So an
اقول لك
Egyptian in Egypt, a Muslim taught you history that he made up. Could be that maybe he didn't tell you the truth. ممكن حكى معاك غلط او كذب عليك.
وانا كني اعترض على ان الاسرائيليين يجوا مصر عندنا.
ممكن
ما في
انه كذب
ليه؟
عليك
انا
هذا
ليه
المعلم.
انا ليه استضيف واحد قتل ابني مثلا؟
انت جيت تقتل ابنه وما يجي يقتل ابنك.
انا بقول مثلا.
بس عم بقول لك الحقيقة شو صار. They came to kill our children. We didn't kill their children.
Palestine is a victim.
Of course they're a victim. They keep saying that. They're victims when they lose. They're not victims when they attack.
Palestine is a victim. Okay, so
this victim mentality is not helping
so
you guys.
طيب انت مقتنع ان اسرائيل هي فعلا ضحيه وانت بتدعمها وكده. طب ليه المشاهير اتراجعوا عن قرارهم لما كانوا بيدعموا اسرائيل، بعد كده اتحولوا وبقوا يدعموا فلسطين؟
مين؟
ليه؟
مين؟
سأسألك سؤالا.
قل لي مين؟
إذا كنت مقتنعا أن إسرائيل هي الضحية، ماشي، وهي تستحق الدعم،
صح.
فلماذا المشاهير تراجعوا عن قرارات دعم إسرائيل منذ فترة إلى أن تحولوا لدعم فلسطين لكي يعرفوا من هو الضحية فعلا؟
مين عم تحكي؟
المشاهير. أنا أتحدث عن المشاهير.
أي مشاهير؟
في كل المجالات في العموم، سواء كان الغناء أو التمثيل أو الفن، أيا كان.
مين؟ اليو ان؟
اسمعني، سأعرفك على مثلا هاري ستايلز، المغني الأمريكي المشهور، لقد تراجع عن قراره أنه كان يدعم فلسطين، لكنه كان يتبرع لفلسطين منذ كم يوم.
Celebrities starting to support Palestine, that proves that the history of
yeah.
So you go with celebrities over history.
Because لأنهم كانوا يبحثون.
تايلور سويفت حبيبي. خلص. روجر واترز.
لا.
Man, come on.
لا حقا، كثير من المشاهير الآن أصبحوا يدعمون فلسطين أكثر من المشاهير العرب.
Listen, celebrities are not a good benchmark for historical accuracy. That's just
لا
very simple. Celebrities are not.
الفنانين
They've learned to lie. Listen,
الفنانين
actors are
يقرؤون
very good
الكتب.
at lying. Actors are very good at lying and acting. That's literally their job. They're not very good at history. Musicians are good at singing. And usually someone writes the songs for them. They're just celebrities that look good and have a nice voice, most of them. They're not historians. They haven't been to Israel. They haven't lived in this land. You should not take your information from celebrities. You should take it from history. Read. Go and read. But not from what the Muslims tell you. Go and read from people
فعلا.
outside of Islam. People that were there before. Read what they have to say. Read the Bible. Read the New
Okay,
Testament.
so
They came before the
okay, so
Quran.
one moment, please. Give me one moment, please. Okay.
Is that a horse next to you? Do you have a donkey there? What is that?
Shri.
All right, I'm gonna have to leave in 10
Okay.
minutes. 10 minutes, guys. Should I skip this one or should we stay in this one? What do you say? 10 minutes?
Hmm.
My mic
Listen.
volume is very low. Let's make it higher. بسمعك.
فترى أن كل معظم المشاهير الآن يدعمون فلسطين حتى بعد الملاكم بطل
انطيني اسم
العالم
واحد
في
منهم. انطيني اسم واحد
لا
منهم.
تقاطعني رجاء. لا تقاطعني رجاء.
اوكي.
حسنا حتى بعد أن الملاكم بطل العالم في اليو اف سي حبيب نور محمدوف ولأنه مسلم داغستاني ولأنه المسلم داغستاني بفضله الجميع يعرف الإسلام حقا ويعرف من الضحية في تلك القضية السياسية.
So you choose to learn history from a UFC Muslim wrestler. That's your source of history? Habib Nurmagomedov? Islam Makhachev?
Yeah, we all the Muslim people know history.
No, seriously. You're taking wrestlers, people that got punched in the head so many times. You think they're going to teach you history? Habib is a smart guy. I like Habib. But he's not a source of history, man. أنا بحبه لحبيب. بطل جدع جدع. But he's not a source of history. He's not a historian. He didn't live in the land. He grew up in a mountain very, very far away in Dagestan. He was wrestling bears when he was a kid. He was rolling on the ground with a bear.
History. Everybody knows the history.
No, not everybody
do you know
knows history. No, that's not true. Not everybody knows history, Ammi.
Okay, just listen, please. Just listen. I'll call you back, okay?
I need to go. It was nice talking to you.
Listen, don't skip, please.
Talk to me. I'm not skipping. I'm staying here. Talk to me.
Okay, so do you know Pink Floyd?
Yes, I know Pink Floyd.
Roger Waters, the leader of this band, he made many songs about Palestine. The Green Day, he made a song for Palestine.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm مجرد ما أضحك. These are musicians and celebrities. They are not eligible sources of history. They're not reliable sources of history.
Even he is a musician.
It doesn't matter. If you sing, doesn't mean that you're right.
Even he is a musician.
Yes.
But normally he say, but it's not a musician. He's a human.
Okay.
حتى لو كان مغنيا أو أن كان رساما أو أيا كان ما يعمل به من حقه أن يقول الحق كإنسان وكمواطن.
Also Israeli musicians that sing. Are they right also just because they're musicians? Idan Amedi, Israeli musician. Would you believe him just because he's a musician?
Even Drake, حتى دريك المغني الراب الكندي وهو من أصول اليهودية ذكر اسم فلسطين.
Listen, rappers, celebrities, actors, and musicians are not a reliable source of history. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, I gotta go, man. It was nice talking to you. Try to read books. That's what I would say. Try to read books and history and listen less to rap music or boxers or wrestlers. They're not your source of history.
Germany, how are you? Do you speak English, bro?
I speak English. Do you speak English?
لا بأس. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Do you like Germany?
Are you كيف يقول إسرائيل?
I'm an Israeli, yes.
Yeah. Free Palestine.
Free what?
Palestine.
From Hamas.
Palestine.
From Hamas.
لا, free Palestine.
From Fatah.
Hamas. Yes, Hamas. Yes.
From Islam. Free Palestine from Islam.
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
So you agree? Oh, man.
Oh, the highest rein. Oh!
Yeah, you sang the wrong Nazi song, man.
I'm sorry, bro. Fuck.
You sang the wrong Nazi song, man.
No fucking bro.
Yeah, you sang the wrong Nazi song.
What the fuck? What the?
You sang the wrong Nazi song to the wrong person.
Sheesh, bro.
Do you like the Nazis?
No, I was just Germany. That's the first thing that happened, like popped in my head, and I fuck, it was covering it, and I didn't see it. Whoa, shit! I didn't notice there was a flag.
It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
Okay. Because actually, just can we have a conversation about?
Absolutely, I
I
have.
would love to. Are you streaming or something?
Yes, I am. I have 10 minutes
Oh my
before I need to
god!
go.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No,
I give you that. You made me laugh. You made me laugh.
look, it's just I just want to ask you, like, it's not like arguments or something.
Ask anything.
All right, okay, like, do you see that Israel is right about what happening right now?
What happened where?
About like what happened like in the past years since.
Yes, absolutely. I think Israel is right.
You think like, can you just explain why you think it's right? She's right.
Because Israel have a right to exist, and it's a democracy, the only democracy in the Middle East, and it's trying to live peacefully with its neighbors who are trying to kill her. That's basically as simple as it can be. And they are placed in a very difficult situation where many people who are not in that region don't understand. Israel have put his hands for peace so many times, and that hand was slapped, try to chop it, and they've been trying to kill Israelis, not only Jews, by the way. I'm a non-Jew Israeli, for example. There's a lot of Muslims and Christians and Druze and minorities in Israel who are trying to live in peace against neighbors who are trying to exterminate and annihilate the only Jewish state. So Israel was forced to go and fight for its defense. Now, people are looking only at the fighting, but not at the cause behind it. People are looking only at the killing, which people get killed, innocent people including, which is terrible. That is war. In war, innocent people get killed, which I think is very sad. But they don't look at the whole context. Children and people would not get killed if there wasn't a war, and if the enemy would not hide behind behind his own population, etc. So I do think that in the big picture, Israel definitely have the right to exist. Israel is doing a very good job in defending itself, and I would wish that our neighbors will stop wanting to kill Jews and Israelis and will actually want to have peace. That's basically in a summarized way.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That was enough.
Okay, I hope I helped you.
Have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
Have a great day, man. Bye.
Yeah.
No name, you want to tell me something كثير مهم? Let me know. I see this guy every time. Maybe one time I should talk to him.
Huh?
Hello.
Hey man, what's that flag behind you?
That's an Israeli flag.
Guess so.
Think through whether it's appropriate or not appropriate.
That's ET? That's a sign of ET, or what is that? We come in peace?
It's allowed on Shabbat for a mitzvah. Why is Pidyon
Guten Tag.
Hello.
Wait, how do you pronounce that properly?
Guten Tag. I'm probably not pronouncing it better than you. I don't speak German, unfortunately.
Guten Tag.
Alright, guys. I need to go now, pick up my kids from school. That was a pleasure. That was fun. Let's see the question that was asked here by no name. Mansour, have something مهم كثير أقول لك يعني. I have something very important to tell me. Do you know حبيبي بقلاوة the أكثر مشهور بالإعلام also support Palestine? Who's حبيبي بقلاوة? I don't know him. Ask him why you don't have Hamas wear uniform. Yeah, that's a good question, Moody. It's a good question. Well, anyway, guys, sorry, man. I don't know who's Habibi Baklawa. Who supports Palestine. But it was a real pleasure coming back to live. I will do this also tomorrow. And let's see how that goes. But thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to do like, share, subscribe. Go and check my Patreon if you want to support this channel. Keep growing. Love from the Bashan. Hope we can meet soon. Inshallah. Marco, inshallah. If you live in the Bashan, that means that you're Druze living in Syria. Takbir or take tequila. Take beer or take tequila. There's no Habibi Baklawa. Ah, okay. I thought you were talking to some kind of a streamer that is named Habibi Baklawa, which is a good name. By the way, I have crazy news that I'm going to come out with it very soon. I'm going to start doing a very cool, unique podcast style that I don't think anyone is doing it. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So I'll break it up to you soon once I establish it, build it up. But this is going to be really cool. And also have very special guests that will be coming in one of my shows very soon. Someone from high up in the Israeli intelligence. And we're going to talk about propaganda. And we're going to ask some hard questions. Also, why is Israel losing that war when we have so much science and technology and we're fighting against people that don't believe in science and technology and humping donkeys? And how come we're losing a media war to these guys? So I'm going to ask him some tough questions and let's see if he's going to be able to answer them. So it's going to be in the next few days. Lots of really interesting stuff coming our way. But until then, guys, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid.